What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 8 team video, and this time we're using Kyurem-Black. We're coming to the tail end of Series 8. We have just a few more restricteds left to try before we've basically tried them all, sans the pre-evolutions. We're not doing Cosmog or Cosmoem, okay? So get that out of your minds. But we got Kyurem-Black here today, and what's cool about this team is that I actually built this team during private coaching with Joe UX9. We had a session a couple of weeks ago. We built this team, and I waited until today to feature the team because I wanted to try other things. But yeah, I'll link his private coaching in the description below. Joe is one of the best players in North America, and he's a cool guy, and I definitely recommend you guys check him out for coaching. But let's see what we came up with. So what Joe and I decided to do was use Kyurem-Black and make him a little bit bulky, with Dragon Dance compensating for the lack of speed that we have the EVs invested in. And we just went straight up bulk with the 252 HP. We also have some attack investments, and again, because we're going Dragon Dance, we took a little bit off the attack and the speed just to make it a little bit more bulky. And we're running Free Shock on this, and you might say why? Well, that's because we're using Power Herb on it. So if we can get the Free Shock off with Power Herb, again, it'll just hit really hard. And when we Dynamax, Free Shock does, well, rather Max Hailstorm does quite a bit of damage. And if we partner it next to Clefairy, which I would assume now would make sense with everything, then it does even more damage if we can even partner it with Helping Hand. So again, Clefairy with Friend Guard just, helps Kyurem-Black with its bulk even more, thanks to Friend Guard, and we'll always have Follow Me to help set up Dragon Dance just a little bit easier. D-Gleam just to help break sashes, and Protect is Protect. Okay, and then to partner also with Clefairy, if we choose not to, go with the Kyurem-Black, we also have the Landorus, again with the Lum Berry set, because we can even go for Swords Dance. And again, I love Landorus. It's very strong against Sun teams, which is kind of why we have it here. And it's great with Intimidates against Zacian. Alright, as well as like Groudon or like anything else that's physical. You can always pivot your Landorus. And yeah, just neuter their physical attacks. The rest of the team, now we're just going to get into it. So Charizard is something that we haven't used really in Series 8 at all. The last time I used it was Series 7. So I'm glad to at least use Charizard for this. And we all know how hard Charizard hits with the Life Orb. A very standard moveset here with Heat Wave, Scorching Sands, Air Slash, and Protect. You could even pivot out certain mons where you can set up with Lando and Charizard, where you could Dynamax Charizard, and Landorus can safely Earthquake next to Charizard. So it's a very nice combo with Lando and Zard. And then, of course, we're going to run Torkoal on this. Now, we are using the Citrus Berry. We're not offensive Torkoal. Well, we are a little bit offensive, but we're running Burning Jealousy and Yawn and Protect. So this Torkoal I actually kind of like, and when I was testing it, it came in clutch plenty of games. Mainly because, if you think they're going to Dynamax, you can always Yawn it and just punish them when they go for those early maxes. And then Burning Jealousy, when things go for boosts, thanks to either setup moves or even Dynamax moves, you can click Burning Jealousy and just burn them. Very good against Zacian, very good against other things in general that go before Torkoal to get boosts. And of course, you have the Sun to help Charizard. The last slot on the team features Umbreon, which we used back in our very first video when we had Groudon. And again, Umbreon was the last slot that we had to choose on this team. We originally had Kartana here, but we decided to go with Umbreon just so that we could have an answer against Calyrex-Shadow and even Calyrex Ice to a degree, just in case it goes for Weakness Policy. We could always just go for Foul Play. And Foul Play is also really good against Zacian because, that really high attack stat. Foul Play will do quite a bit of damage to it. And Moonlight is very good synergy with Sun in general. And just like Torkoal, we also have Yawn here, so we got double Yawners on the team. Alright, so there's the squad. I'm excited to try it out for the video. Let's go ahead and get into some battles. Horus. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And he's got Xerneas with Metagross. Okay. What does he do against a fire type, is my question. Well, Xerneas is a little scary for Kyurem. That's for sure. And he's got an Indeedee. And I don't know how I feel about that. He's also got a Metagross. What if I go Zard, Clefairy, and then in the back I have Lando. Do I need Torkoal or do I want Kyurem? I mean, I gotta bring Kyurem. That's the rule, right? Okay, so no Sun for Charizard. I don't think we'll need it. I just need to get the dot up. Alright. Without the Sun, Charizard's damage does suffer a little bit. But at least we'll get a little bit of protection with the Clefairy. Okay, so he led the Regieleki and the Urshifu. So this is good in the sense that I'm going to pop a Sash on one of these things. And might even kill the Regieleki. And because he led the Water Urshifu, if I go for a Max Fire, he doesn't have a safe switch in. If it's a Metagross, it dies. So I can very comfortably go for a WildFire here. And then this way we'll break the Urshifu Sash. I could even AirStream, but I don't think I need to. I want to get the dot up. And then I'll click Follow Me, just so that my Charizard can survive a Regieleki attack. Alright. If he clicks Electro Web, that's going to hurt a lot, which is what I expect him to click. But it should be okay, because I still have the Clefairy to help me out a little bit against the Urshifu. Okay, so we go for Follow Me, and let's see if he clicks Electro Web. That would be my play. And he doesn't. Oh, he screens Regieleki. Okay, so he might live here, actually, because he clicked Light Screen, and we don't have the Sun. But let's find out. I think the WildFire still kills him. I think it does. Let's find out. But first we'll take the Surging Strikes from the Urshifu. Alright, let's see how well we take this. Alright, we'll take it relatively okay. So what I want to do next turn is try and go for an AirStream. Does that kill the Regieleki? Okay, good. That's nice. That's what we needed. And this will break the Sash from the Urshifu, which is very nice. Now, if this is the Xerneas, he could max that. Oh, it's a Metagross. Okay. Well, he probably might max that thing. And I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. But I do want to get some speed here. Then again, I am already faster. If he protects the Metagross, then I just give him a policy. But then what does he do, right? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to AirStream this slot. And he might Rockfall my Charizard if he maxes. So I might want to account for that. But I don't think I die, because I do have a Clefairy protection. So let's see. I know I'm 4 times weak, but it's a non-stab. Alright, let's see if he actually max guards. That would be an interesting play. He does... Alright, well, first we go first. So, looks like he didn't. Alright, well, AirStream. We'll get rid of the Urshifu, which is what I want here. So, we killed 2 Pokemon with Zard. So now let's see what the Metagross decides to do. Is this a Rockfall or is this a Steel Spike? And it's a Lightning. Okay, so then we should live this. Yeah. So... that's nice. And he might even max guard this next turn. Because it's my last turn to max. Oh, he's Life Orb Metagross. Oh, that's very interesting. Alright, now, how do I want to try and do this? So there's the Xerneas. Now, I kind of want to get rid of that. Because I have a Kyurem in the back. And I don't want to deal with it. And I believe Lando can just beat the Metagross in the endgame. So, what I'm going to do, at the very least, is just go for a WildFire. I don't think I need to be any faster anymore. Yeah, I feel like this is all I need to do. I could even Helping Hand, and then just to ensure I kill that Xerneas. Or I could Follow Me again. I do have the Fire Ticks. I think I'll Follow Me again. I don't think I need to go for a Helping Hand just yet. Alright, so we go for Follow Me. Alright, so no Protect, so the Xerneas just might die here. Oh, it's very beefy. Or I'm just that weak without the Sun. So he goes for a Thunderbolt. Alright, we definitely live this. Alright, and he goes for a Steel Spike. So, there goes my Clefairy. Okay, this is fine. Okay. I do have an Ice move that I can go for. Alright. The Fire Ticks are adding up there. Alright, and he has one more turn of max. So, I don't want to bring out the Lando just yet. I'm not going to take a Steel Spike very well, that's for sure. How do I want to do this? Okay, we'll go Kyurem now. He didn't protect any turns with the Metagross. I could have just ended his max right then and there. Okay. How do I want to try and do this? I guess I just Heat Wave. And then I don't need to Free Shock anything. Power. Let me think about this. I could just Fusion Bolt. See how much this does. I can't imagine it doing that much. But let's see. So here comes the Heat Wave. That's good damage. So the fire will kill the Xerneas. Oh, and he's burned, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so he goes for the Gleam. This'll hurt. That really hurt Kyurem. Okay. That's fine. Alright, and we get a Fusion Bolt. This should be... That's decent damage. That should be enough for Lando to kill. Alright, because again, we have the fire dots ticking away. Alright. So again, I'm a little surprised that he protected both turns. I mean, he didn't protect any turn, because I could have just killed him with Charizard, but the WildFire ticks should be enough to help us clean up here. Especially now that I have the endgame with the Landorus. Yeah, see, and now his max is gone. Alright. Yep. So this is a single target Earthquake. I don't see any planet where this Metagross lives. Okay. So Charizard did the work, which I'm glad to see. And now we just click Earthquake, and now we win the game. Very nicely played. Did I make every optimal play? I don't know, but at the very least, we do have this favorable endgame where we can clean up the Metagross here. Alright, so there's a single target Earthquake. I know he has boost, but, you know, that's not enough to survive a stab super effective move. Okay. Nicely done endgame with Lando. We'll take it. What the heck is this? So, okay, so there's a Rotom-H and a T-Tar. And there's a Dracovish. He's got 2 steals. So, and not an Abomasnow. What is that thing? I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's an Ice type and it's weak to Charizard. Yeah, Zard and Kyurem look great. I don't think I bring Lando at all. Actually, no, that's not true. I kind of do need to bring Lando. He might even lead with the Dracovish. Like, he's very physical, except for that Rotom-H. So, what I kind of want to do is I want to bring the Lando. And he's got 2 steals, which is kind of unfortunate. So, I think Charizard and Torkoal would have to be the one to bring this home. Yeah. And we don't, and then we just leave Kyurem behind this game. Yeah, I think this is better. Darmanitan, right. Yeah, alright, now I remember the name. I said Abomasnow. Not quite. So let's see how this goes. He's very physical. Like, he has to lead the Rotom here to at least mitigate some of this. Like, there's no way. Wow, okay. So, he led that. So, we'll get an Intimidate off, which is kind of nice. And he might, the Aegislash might click something here. Probably something called Wide Guard. And that's fine, because I'm just going to Swords Dance. And we're just going to click Follow Me. I don't think any of these things have spread moves. The Darmanitan might have Earthquake, but that's not going to hit my Lando. So I think this is a safe Swords Dance as it gets. To me. And he might even switch any of these things for the Rotom just to try and catch me. But why would I? So let's see what happens here. Alright, so we'll get the free Swords Dance. Nice to know that I'm faster than both of these things. So that Darmanitan is not Scarf. He goes for the Icicle Crash. Definitely was going into my Lando slot. Alright, and it'll hit my Clefairy instead. Alright, and we know the Aegislash is going to try and do something now. Alright, if this kills the Clefairy, this is actually a pretty good spot. Okay, the Clefairy lives. If the Clefairy died, I would have just switched into Zard, Dynamax that, and then I probably would have just won the game from there. But what's stopping me from, like, Earthquaking this? Or even, like, Rock Sliding? Like, I could kill the Aegislash right now. And then I could just protect my Clefairy. I don't think I need to max. I'm not going to max this Lando. I think I'm going to try and kill the Darmanitan here. And if he tries to switch the Rotom, then we'll catch him on the switch. But I'm going to protect the Clefairy this turn. Let's see what he does. So, he'll go for this. Yeah, I expected this. This is fine. Alright, now we'll protect the Clefairy here. If we can just kill the Darmanitan, we'll be in a good spot. Alright. He blocks that. Alright, and +2 Rock Slide. Nice. Okay, good. We get the Darmanitan kill. Alright. And now let's see if this is a Rotom, or maybe even a Zacian. Because he's in a pretty bad spot. Like, Lando does really well against his team. Alright, there's the Tyranitar. So he might even Dynamax that. Which I would be totally fine with here. The T-Tar could be problematic against the Zard. But we do have Torkoal. So I'm not too mad about this. But now what do I want to do with the Lando? I guess I'll just Dynamax the Lando this game. So, he has the Zacian in the back, so we know he didn't bring Rotom. So that's why I'm going for this play, and it's relatively safe. I don't think I need to try anything on the T-Tar just yet. I might even switch this for the Torkoal. But, yeah. I don't want to proc a policy, so I may have to let the Clefairy go down here. And just click follow me, just to help my Lando stick around a little bit longer. That is my plan. So, we know he didn't bring Rotom, so this is a safe Max Quake. And even if he switched Zacian, it would just die. So, he's kind of pinned to Lando here. Alright, so he chooses not to Dynamax, and he didn't protect, unless protect comes right now, actually. No, he doesn't. So, this is a safe Max Quake. And this should pick up the KO on the Aegislash. Nice. And let's see what the T-Tar goes for here. It goes for Ice Punch. Okay, that's bad. Okay. So what I could also do is now I can bring out the Torkoal. Okay, and I'll tell you why I'm doing this. This is the beauty of this Torkoal in this kind of position. So our Torkoal's a little bit different than most Torkoals. Even though this is a common Torkoal build, we're gonna use Burning Jealousy. And if he targets the Torkoal, then he just loses to the Lando. And we are +2 Lando. I don't think T-Tar even wins this. So we're gonna Quake. And we are going to Burning Jealousy. And even if he gets a boost, I mean, so be it. So now he's thinking about it. I mean, he has to do it now. He could even max guard. That would be a really nice play if he max guarded. But then I feel like we just kill him next turn. Although I will note we did not airstream once. But we might airstream on the final turn. I don't think he'll max guard here. Let's see. So there's the T-Tar. Okay. We know the Zacian has to go first. Alright, so Behemoth Blade. We should take this. There's no way we die. Oh, what? Oh my god, wait, was that a crit? Or do I just have no bulk and he's just all attack? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, that's fine. So we just killed the T-Tar in one shot. Thank you, Lando. Woo! That Zacian hit me really hard. Okay, but now this is the value of this Torkoal set. Alright, so now we hit him with the Burning Jealousy. We could have easily just clicked Eruption, I guess, but you know, yeah, I mean, and there it is. So this is fine. Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter what we click. We just attack. Game's over. So Lando just ran through him. And yeah. So he'll Behemoth Blade again, but to what extent? Lando killed 3 of his Mons. And we didn't even need Zard or Cure in this game. We just needed Lando and Torkoal to clean up here. Alright, so here's the Burning Jealousy. Yep. Easy win. Nicely done. I really like Lando this series. I've said that in multiple videos. I really like it. Whoa! Hold on a second here. Okay. Alright, we got a bit of a weather war here. So there's another Dracovish. with a Talonflame. Kyurem goes nuts. Dracovish, weak to Kyurem. Kyogre, Fusion Bolted. Garchomp, Max Dragonite. Talonflame, Max Lightning. Fusion Bolt. Same thing with Dragapult, Max Wormwind. Entei, I mean, we have other Pokemon on the team. We have a Landorus. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of have to bring the Lando for that. What about the Umbreon? Does the Umbreon come? Huh. I don't think it needs to. Let's just bring Zard. I think Zard is fine. Yeah, that entire team looks like it just gets stomped by Kyurem. Stomped by Kyurem. Like, what do you even lead? Like, you almost have to bring the Entei just because, like, it's quote-unquote neutral to what I have. Alright, here we go. So, he's leading with this. I mean, yeah, I guess. But I have a lightning move. You know, I could have brought Torkoal to switch in my weather with Charizard. But this is fine. Okay. So he's just gonna click spread moves here. Okay, I'm going to click. He could max the Kyogre. That would be interesting. Do you have anything that could switch into a max lightning? You have Garchomp. So that's the other case. Would you really let your Kyogre die like this? So I'm gonna try and catch that. So let's see. Let's Degleam. And I kind of want a lightning here. But if that's the Garchomp, then he makes a good play. So let's Wormwind instead. Let's see. Okay. So what if I click Max Lightning there? Wait, what? Oh my god! What? Okay. I gotta respect the play. I gotta respect that. So, no Tailwind for my opponent. If I clicked Max Lightning, you would have died. Let's see if the Kyogre protects. You gotta at least protect, right? You can't just give me the Kyogre for free. There's no way. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Alright, so your Kyogre is kind of fast. Do you have an ice move at least? What do you have here that can kill my Kyurem? Water Spout, that's fine. Alright, goodbye Clefairy. You crit my Clefairy. Curse you. Wow. So he really did give it. If I click Max Lightning there, the game is done. So now he's in maybe a better spot because I tried to make a read there. So that's what kind of sucks about this. Oh my god. I have to click Protect. There's not really much else I can do. But his Water Spout damage is garbage now. Yeah, I probably should have brought in Torkoal. He crit my Clefairy, and I lost the protection for it. I mean, what else can he do now? Do you really have Garchomp in the back? Because I know you're faster. I gotta think about this. Do I need to protect? Yeah, I kind of do. Alright, we'll protect the Zard. And we'll just... Yeah. Like, we're just gonna try. Like, I think he has it in the back. Okay, so this is a good read. I'm not going to go for that Talonflame. There's no reason why. It's not the major threat here. I need to kill this Kyogre. So he Water Spouts again. We should live? I want to say we live? Yeah. Oh yeah, what am I saying? It's Kyogre with very low HP. Alright, so goodbye Kyogre. And the Talonflame, he can't protect next turn. So, and no Airstream. So he gave me the Kyogre for very strange. I'm gonna go crazy if he has the Garchomp in the back this entire time. Okay, it's the Entei. So you at least have to have this. Okay, that's fine. Let's Scorching Sands this. And let's just Lightning this thing. Like, so Max Flare, you're giving my Charizard the Sun? What is this guy doing? What is he? Oh my, you're giving my Zard the Sun? Okay. Oh, that's why. And he crits my Kyurem! Oh my god. This guy is crit hacking me. I better kill this Entei. Oh my goodness. And he's Life Orb. Man. Okay. He gets 2 crits. 2 crits, where if I live, this game is done. Alright, now how am I supposed to beat this Talonflame? We have a Landorus. We'll Rock Slide it. What do you have? He has a Dracovish. Oh my god. And if he kills my Lando, I don't know. Then again, we did intimidate both of these things. Oh my god. Okay, so he had no Garchomp the entire time, so... But you can't blame me, right? Because if he just switches that Kyogre into the Garchomp and I click Max Lightning, it does nothing. So I have to, like, account for that. And obviously, if he switched into this Dracovish, then Max Dragon would have just knocked it out. So that's why he didn't switch. I think this is still not the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna Heat Wave, and he could Tailwind, is the thing. But we do have Rock Slide. So let's see what happens here. So we're going to do double spread move. Okay, so he goes for a Flare Blitz. Can we live? Yeah, I mean... Okay. Fisher's Friend, can we live? Nope. I'm gonna be angry if he crit that. So let's see what this Heat Wave does. Alright, we connect on both, which is kind of nice. Alright. Can we get any burn? No burn on the Draco. This is a little unfortunate because he gets 2 crits and he's gonna win because of it. I'm so angry. I'm angry. Yeah, I mean, might as well. Okay. Yep. Oh my god. Fair enough. Wait, this guy literally entered ladder with no restricted. What? Why would you do this? Huh? Alright, well, this must be the game's way of telling me, sorry for the 2 crits, have this one. Okay. It's still kind of tricky. I'm looking at it. How do I want to try and do this? Like, if he brings Lapras, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. What if I just do it like this? Kyurem Clefairy, and then in the end, What does Zapdos do to Lando? Not much. Lando does well against the Arcanine. And I guess Zard in the back. Let's see how this goes. Does he lead the Arcanine is the question. Would he lead Arcanine Lapras? It's possible. Very possible. Then I just click Dragon Dance. But we'll see what he leads. Rillaboom Lapras, okay. Could go for Fake Out. So I'm just gonna Helping Hand and just try and smash that Lapras. This guy really entered but no restricted. Series 9 didn't start yet. I know there's only like 2 days left of the ladder, but come on. Alright, so... Wait a minute. I mean, he doesn't really have... So he's got the Mimikyu. Granted that. I'll give him that. So... If he switches, then the disguise is gone, but what am I supposed to do, right? Like, at the very least, I'll dodge the Fake Out with the Helping Hand play. And then let's just go into Max Lightning. Let's get the Lapras off the board. I don't want to deal with Resonance. So let's see what happens here. So we'll Dynamax Kyurem again. And hopefully we won't get crit 2 times in 1 game. That was kind of silly. So he's gonna Dynamax the Lapras. I think it might live. Yeah, it should live. This is a non-stab move. I mean, I know it's Helping Hand, but... Yeah. So this should do a little more than half. And I think he does get the Resonance off. Okay, so there's the Helping Hand. Okay. Very interesting. The Rillaboom did not go for anything. Okay, so that's good damage on the Lapras. I will take that damage any day of the week. So he can't go for Grassy Glide, so then what did you go for? It's weakness policy, Lapras. I hate this game. Alright, he goes for the knockoff. You knocked off my power. Congrats. And there's the Resonance. Fair. Okay. We saw that damage. Kyurem took it very nicely. He's got the Aurora Veil up now. Now, if you're Lapras, do you go for a Max Guard? And if you do, I'm going to try and read that. And I'm going to click Max Hailstorm on the Rillaboom slot. Okay. So. Okay, good. We read it. Weakness policy, Lapras. Alright, let's see if the Rillaboom survives this. I doubt it. Yeah, you can have 3 Resonances and not live in this. Okay, so we get 1 kill with the Max, and this is his last turn. And we could kill the Lapras if we want. It all depends on what he brings in. He has no restricted. I don't know what he would want to bring in. It's the Arcanine. Okay, that's fair. So what I could also do is I could Wormwind and reduce the Arcanine's attack. He probably has Will-O-Wisp. That could be another thing. He could withdraw the Lapras right now into something like Scizor. I don't think so, but yeah. He did intimidate me. And he does have the Resonance. I think I'm just gonna go for Follow Me. And then I'm just gonna click Max Lightning again. Let's see what he does. the Arcanine says, ah, okay. I thought he might go for that, which is why in the last second I clicked follow me. So this is still fine, and we'll kill the Lapras. Okay, this is great. So we got 2 kills off of our max, which is nice. And now he's down to 2 Mons. So Kyurem putting in work against a team with no restricted. Should have won the last game, I'm gonna be honest, but we got crit. But that's fine. And he did have the Mimikyu, so he could have switched that at any time to take our max moves, and then we kill his disguise, but he chose not to. Which is also kind of why I didn't want to go for max Wormwind here. So I have more than enough in the back. The Lando deals with the Arcanine, so I'm totally fine here. I can't... Let's see. I have to keep clicking follow me because he does have Will-O-Wisp. Fusion Bolt should do quite a bit now. So let's just go ahead and try and click that on the Arcanine here. So here we go. We'll get the benefit of the terrain. And he goes for Heat Wave this time. Okay, that's fair. Alright, doesn't do too much. Uh-oh. So that could be a problem. Alright, so let's see how much this does. That's actually a really cool animation. Doesn't do too much because we are intimidated. And, of course, the Arcanine is a little bit bulky. Alright, now you have to wonder what he has. Probably Play Rough. Do I let Kyurem die here? And then just try and get in something else? Do I want the Clefairy to die? I do not. So I have to make a choice here, and I don't know if I'm going to make the right one. But I think I'll follow me again. And I kind of have to just break the disguise just to try and set up this endgame here. Alright, so I knew he would try that again. Alright, so there's the Play Rough. So Clefairy will go down, that's fine, but at least we'll break the disguise with this Fusion Bolt. And we'll even rotate our Lando out. Rotate our Lando in the game to deal with this. Alright. Oh, that's right! I have Terravolt! I have Terravolt! Oh, man. You know, sometimes I forget about Terravolt. But now his thing is gone. So now we should just honestly win the game with this. Okay. So we'll bring the Mimikyu back to +1. But yeah, okay. I could just Earthquake. And then I could switch out into Zard. That could be a play. Yeah, I think I will do that. Just so that I don't get burned from the Will-O-Wisp. Okay. So here we go. Okay, Shadow Sneak. So he wanted the Kyurem slot. He's not gonna get it. He goes for the Willow. Except we have Lum Berry, so I really didn't care. So nice try to my opponent. Alright, and now he's just gonna take an Earthquake, and this might honestly just kill both. Alright. So actually I think now he gets the disguise. Yeah, okay, so I never had this interaction before, so at least this is good to know, and it's good for you viewers, in case you want to go with this. Alright, so if we switched it out, he guesses this guy's back. Okay, very interesting. That's fine. But, I mean, what does he do, right? Nothing. So, we just Earthquake again, and the game is over. I don't want to miss, so I'll just click this. He should just cancel. He doesn't. Alright, so we'll just pick up the kill with the Zard. Okay, and that's it. Yeah. Nicely done. Kyurem did great. Did great last game. But it is what it is. So that's our squad, guys, with Kyurem-Black and Charizard. I called it Fire and Ice, and I like the team a lot. You saw that, you know, some games the Zard can just dominate, and, you know, Zard's known for doing that. Lando, you know, very good against Sun teams, and with Clefairy, if you get Swords Dance off, can just completely sweep teams without problem. I like the Torkoal that we have on this team. Burning Jealousy, you saw it against that Zacian, was great. And even Yawn against a Dynamax option is good, even though we didn't use it in this video. We didn't bring the Umbreon once. See, this was the slot that was like kind of expendable, where like maybe you could find a better option, but I felt like we had to respect, you know, things like Calyrex-Shadow or even Calyrex Ice if they have, like, you know, these boost and weakness policy stuff. So, you know, foul play could do some damage there, and, you know, we didn't run into any in the video, so I really didn't need to bring it. And of the 6, Umbreon is the one that I bring the most, but I do bring it when I do encounter the Calyrexes, so just be aware of that. Kyurem itself, I honestly did fine. I had no problems with it. I was a little unlucky with the 3rd game, you know, where we got crit twice. It happens, that's Pokemon, no big deal. I wouldn't regret any of the plays that I made that game. I felt like we played it correctly. You know, you might say, why didn't I just max lightning into the Kyogre turn 1? Again, you know, he had Garchomp on the team. I didn't want to just fall for that. I still had to make the right play, you know, and it happens. But you saw in the final game, Kyurem did its job. It killed 2 Mons. I mean, granted, he didn't have it restricted for whatever reason, I don't know, but we still have to respect the opponent and play the game. Alright, so that's the team. Give Kyurem a chance. It does very well. You'll enjoy it. I definitely did. Have a good one.